There we go. Alright guys, what's up? Kevin Buddy over here. Welcome back to Video File Freak, and I might as well do this live. I'm swapping that projector out with the in focus one that I just got. That you guys saw a video, an unboxing and a testing of this projector. So I'm just gonna swap it out, set everything up, and see how it goes. So first off, I'm gonna unconnect this and disconnect the power cord and the HDMI. Very simple. But first, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to pull this shit out of the way. But first, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the lens cap off, because there's no point about having a lens cap if I'm gonna use it as a main projector. So I'm just gonna not scratch it. And then just keep this off to the side. If I can take it off. There we go. So now the lens cap is off. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wipe the lens off. Before I do anything else, I'm gonna wipe the lens off. So I got my microfiber cloth. And what I'm gonna do is very gently just clean the lens. That looks clean. And then I'm gonna fix this door, because the previous owner that actually put a new lamp in there did not put the door in right. So I guess take this off somehow. Here you go. Then there's a screw. Someone doesn't know how to put a cover on right. There we go. Nope. Hold on. That's the, oh. That's the leg. Don't want to lose all that. You have to punch it sideways or... Oh, it is sideways. Okay. Well, I definitely know where the lamp is. Okay. The plastic is not warped, so thank God. So somebody did not know how to put this in correctly. There we go. Much better. Because that will really tick me off a little bit. Sure I'm using the right one. Yeah. Okay. Put this back on. Just a little plug. And then there we go. Yep. All good. All set up. All ready to go. Let me just wipe the lens off again. Make sure that it's clean. Alright. So I took the lens cap off. I'm going to put that off to the side. And I fixed the lamp door. so now it's not going to go anywhere, and it looks neater. Now, what we could do is, now we could disconnect this projector, which is very easy. Let me just move my light over. There we go. A little bit better. So the only thing I'm going to do is just unplug the HDMI cord and the power cord. That's technically what you could do, only what you could do with projectors. It's just power cord and the HDMI. HDMI. Go off to the side. And the power cord. Now, I think I'm going to use this power cord because I think that the power cord that comes with the in-focus projector is a little bit shorter. Maybe I could just test it out. But yep, that's all that I have to do. And now I just take the projector off. And then there we go. Now, here's the difference between the two. The size. Ready? So on the left, that's a Sony VPL AW10. And on the right, that is the InFocus IN3018. No, 3118 HD. So this is 720p. This is 1080p. The big difference is the size and the connections in the back. So technically with the Sony, which I'm going to sell, technically have your basic VGA. Nope, that's a remote. S-Video, composite, component, VGA, and HDMI. I know you guys can't really see it well. Well, yes, you can. Composite, component, S-Video, VGA, and HDMI, and power in. So that's the only thing that has in the Sony. But in the InFocus, I got, like I said in the review, I have more options. So I have USB, LAN, S-Video, composite. I don't have component, which is alright. Monitor out, VGA in, 2 HDMIs, audio RCA in, 3.5 millimeter input, audio, 3.5 millimeter output, audio, a serial port, 2 HDMIs and a screen trigger and a speaker. This guy did not come with a speaker, this one does. Because, yet again, this, the InFocus one, is actually a conference room projector. So that's why you have a speaker built in. Most home theater projectors don't have speakers built into it. But the sheer size of it is night and day. Oh my god. Thing is, the Sony is really, really freaking huge. And if I put it on top of each other, that is a night and day difference. Oh, holy moly. But the InFocus is full HD 1080p and the Sony is HD 720p. So yes, I am definitely upgrading my picture quality. But I am, I see more benefits into the InFocus than the Sony. Sony, Japanese, InFocus, American. Alright, now the only thing I wanted to see is the InFocus cable a lot bigger than the, yes it is. Oh. I didn't really think that the InFocus cable, power cable, is a lot bigger. A lot bigger. I thought it'd be a lot shorter. Oh, okay. So this one's the Sony power cord. Goes right there. And let's be in focus. So, and what's really, really good is that Sony lens is on this side and the in focus lens is on that side. So I don't really need to tilt it a little bit to project it on this wall right here. So let's take the in focus. Let's move it over here, plug it up, turn it on, focus it, and see how it turns out. A lot smaller than I anticipated, which is alright. And look at that. It fits like a glove where it's supposed to be. That's great. That is really, really great. So I don't need to finesse it like the Sony. It's on there. So let's plug in the HDMI. HDMI 1. Alright, and now the power cord. Which, again, very in shock that the power cord is longer. And what's really great, when I bought the in focus, it actually came with a oh, wait a minute. And not so much now. Hold on. Gotta back it up. Oh. Hold up. Alright, there we go. Much better. Oh, the infrared is right over here. That's another thing. I gotta program my universal remote into that. Gotta program my universal remote. Yes, the power cord is also on this side too. Look at that, everything's coming into works. Okay, that's a little concerning, but whatever. It's got power. So, wow, everything's working out the way that. Oh my god, that thing is small compared to the Sony. Holy shit! All right, let me get a HDMI cord and plug in my laptop into it because apparently my Roku's having issues. Gotta buy a new Roku apparently. And plug that in, and I think I got the wrong power cord. No, I got the right power cord. Okay. Alright. Yes, I know I'm live. Yada yada yada. Okay, so I'm going to I know, I'm live. I get it. Just setting up. Okay, so let me just turn this on because apparently the AV receiver needs to be on. So let me just get my input. So I'm doing the front, so it has to be 6. Turn this down. all the way to minimum. Actually, no, I don't need to do that. Because videos that I'm looking up doesn't have audio. Okay. So, that's in there. That's in there. Now, the only thing I have to do, turn the projector on, make sure it's centered. There you go. Oh, that sounds like a good sign. And we should have something on the wall. And I will have to zoom in, zoom out, do that great stuff. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, let me zoom out here, or zoom in. Oof, this is gonna be an issue. So I have to bring this thing down. Yeah. So I have to bring this shelf down to make it work. Or not. I could do it like that then. But this is gonna move around a lot, so I'll have to think of another way. Okay. Something's obviously not right here. Oh, it's on 5, not on 6. I gotcha. Now we should have something. And ba-boom. There we go. Oh, Jesus Christ. Man, that's bright. Holy patoli. Okay. Wow. Fuck me, that's bright. Okay. That's... That is way more bright than I anticipated. Wow. Okay. Doesn't fit on the wall that correctly, but... Hold on. Wow. That's gonna be a lot of finessing on that one. $3,600 lumens. It is in focus. I'm not talking the brand. I'm talking about the focus thing. Oh God, damn it. Yeah. So it definitely needs a little bit more finessing and stuff like that. But it is working. That's huge. Yep, that's 1080p. I could tell you. No, wait. No, wait a minute. No, it's not. Hold on. I'm sorry. Okay, let's do it on regular 1080p. Ooh. Oh, just looked into the lens. Wow. Jeebus. 1,148 hours on bulb. Of course. You know, what do you suspect? Yeah, that is bright. And it is working. Huh. Let me get you guys closer. So that's what that looks like. See, that is yeah. That is focused. I can see the individual pixels. Jeepers, man. Let me push you guys over too a little bit. Yep, that's focused. That is focused. Holy moly, man, that's a big screen. See, it cuts off the top a little bit, so I will have to finesse it a little bit more. But it's so much clearer. It's so much clearer than the Sony. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook up my PlayStation. Oh, wow. Those colors are insane. Yeah. It's in focus for real. Hence the company's name. Yeah. That's just ridiculous. That's actually really, really fucking good in my eyes. Alright. Oh. What that shit about. And there's my freaking desktop. So now, oh, like that. Look at the blue on this thing. That is blue. That is blue. Now I'm gonna plug in my. Hold on. Now I really need to turn this down. Plug in my PlayStation. Should pop up. Here we go. And I absolutely like resetted everything. Yeah. It's a little bit blurry when it's zoomed out. Because of it's so much better when it's zoomed in. I'll tell you that right now. So let me get a game. So let's just say I'm gonna do Demolition Derby. Demolition Derby 2. I am going to buy a new lamp for this thing because 1,148 hours on the bulb is quite a lot for. Let's turn this down a little bit more. For a projector of this caliber. This is one of the games I really, really like. Again, from I think I said in my unboxing and my unboxing and in my testing video, I'm not here for I'm not here for like the contrast ratio. I'm actually here for the, for the resolution of this projector. Whoops, sorry. But I can tell you this right now, it is clear like a motherfucker. That's kind of loud. It's not really loud, but it's loud to a point that I gotta turn down. Select the track. Sure. And knowing that it's DLP, I don't need to worry about like shit. I used to love this game when I was a kid. Oh Lord. Let me move you guys back a little bit more. But yeah, this is a big step up. Actually, honestly, let me pop in a different game. Let me pop in I think I will have to install Minecraft, do I? Okay, so when I dart my eyes around the screen, it does have when I dart my eyes around the screen, it does have a rainbow effect. I think this is not a 3-time color wheel, but it's more like a 3-time color wheel. So I know that it's like it's gonna come up with rainbow effects, no doubt about it. Yeah, this thing is quite nice. Really big upgrade. Oh, God. What else can I really say? I see a little dead pixel right there. The colors are great. Everything is where is. Yeah, see, this is gonna take for freaking ever. The colors are great. The background is great. I want to test this out with something else. Let me okay. Let's see here. We're gonna take the PlayStation out of the equation. Oop, shit, don't scratch it. And what's really, really good about this projector is like I could leave the light on, kind of. I could leave the light on. leave the light on and I still have a picture. Not like the Sony where I gotta turn off everything. Let me go back to my computer. There we go. Jesus Christ, that's bright. So the Sony versus this. This one's quite brighter. Hold on. Oh, come on. Let's do this one. Oh, sorry. I have to plug it in. Turn down the volume quite a bit. I can't really do 1080p with this laptop because it sucks. That's not bad. With the lights on. Let's try another one. How about we do snow? Which one is the one I always use? Here you are. Again, can't do 1080p because this laptop sucks when it comes to that. Wow. Wow. Shit. Quite interesting. Where's my spiral again? Oh, it's all the way down here. Okay. I can live with that. Turn the light off. Okay. Yeah. I can live with that. That's not that terrible. But this does make the room really bright. Like if I take this off the stand, there's the projector. Hold on. Let me see if I can move the projector a little bit more farther back. Maybe that can help me out with a lot. Oops, my big ass. Because I got so much room in the back. Hold on. maybe I could do this. Probably pointed it down a little bit more. I mean, yeah. I just gotta find a way to make it stay pointed down. Ooh, this thing makes this room feels like a sauna. Oh. Then I'll have to refocus it, which is fine with me. See, I don't want it like that. That's the problem. I don't want it like that. I don't want it like that either. Let me see if I could. This is a little bit more difficult. Oh. Holy crap, that thing gets hot. I'm gonna see if I could put this on the AV receiver. Not recommended, but. So I'm just gonna turn this guy off. Wow. Now it gets stupidly dark. I'm just gonna put that on the AV receiver for now until I can come up with some other better form. Let me just use this to wipe everything down. Because my AV receiver is really, really dusty. Yep, that'll work. And then I'm just going to use the kickstand to kick it up because that seems a little bit too high for it. So here is the progress I'm going to put it. I'm going to put the projector on the AV receiver and then kick it up. That's the HDMI cord. Here's the power cord. And then I will have to keystone it, which is going to suck because I refuse using keystone. But if this is what I have to do, then that's what I will have to do. Have to do. Wrong one. Where is that? I think that is HDMI 1, I believe. Oh, no, no way. Upside down? I really don't get projector manufacturers putting the power cord and the HDMI cords upside down. That's my big gripe when it comes to projectors and AV receivers. This is just going to be temporary for now. This is not going to be the real setup because this gets hot and I don't want the projector to stay on there. Well, let me just turn this guy back on. And then lift it and keystone it. So this is what sucks about it, but at the end of the day, if this is what I have to do, then this is what I have to do. Let's get the picture back up. Come on. I hate keystoning. Keystoning freaking sucks. Alright, now I got no picture on the screen. How come I got no picture on the screen? Oops. Actually, you know what? We'll just connect this to my PS3 then. You push off to the side for now. Okay. So, finally got a picture. Oop, here we go. And now I just gotta bring that up and keystone it. I wish my setup is a little bit better, but you gotta work with what you have. Oh, hold on. Nope. Nope. Yeah, so only that's what I can do for now. Yep. As long as this doesn't. Wait, I think one of the feet are fucking. Hold up. Huh. One of the feet. I mean, that's not that bad. That looked like what I had before. Some of the feet, oh. It's not fucked up, I know that. Play around with the feet a little bit too. Forgot I even had that feature. I feel like I don't need a keystone it. I can push it up a little bit. Too much. Too much. Still too much. Still too low. One more. Right there. Alright. That seems pretty good. Oh yeah. I don't really need the keystone it apparently. Whoop, too far. Actually, I think I feel more safe with it like that. I'm set on that top shelf. focus it a little bit more. Yes, it's 2:11, the time that I'm making this video. Yes. That should be it. Yep, that's it. It's focused. Turn off the light. Oh yeah, so much better. Yeah, that's so much better than my Sony. And it's actually sitting on the AV receiver, which sucks. But at the same time, it's not really hitting the vent. So what I meant about that is, hold on. Oh. Okay, whatever. It's not really hitting the vent. The vent is right here. And the projector is like not even over the vent. So it works out. Yeah, it works out. Not too shabby. A lot better picture quality, I can tell you that. But yeah. So there it is. Oh, now it wants to work. Cool. Not too shabby. I always like to get close to the screen so I can actually see the pixels and stuff. And I could definitely see the pixels. So that means it's in focus. Laptop just wants to be more of an asshole than anything else. Go. See? Now it doesn't want to show anything on the screen. I think me pissed my laptop off. Project. Yeah. Now my laptop doesn't want to show anything now. Nice. Cool. Well, that's the end of that. One of these days I'm gonna get myself a real shelf. Put the focus on that, besides keeping it like this. Says it's receiving the signal, just doesn't want to see the signal. So that's just bullshit right there. when I put it on the PlayStation, it sees the signal. Yeah. So, all right. So I got this all hooked up. Very nice. I'm kind of happy with it. Hopefully, when I'm watching a movie, this thing does not, you know, overheat and turn off. It seems like it shouldn't, at any stretch of the imagination. A little chromatic, but that's what you get with buying projectors that's used. And plus, it's really, really far away. Like like the projector's like right here, and the wall's like right there. So you suspect, not clarity, but I mean it is 1080p, so you can't go crazy about it. But it is clearer than my my Sony for sure. But yeah, that's very nice. So there you go, you guys. That is a setup for the InFocus IN 318 HD. I totally recommend this projector if you're gonna buy a cheap projector. Definitely in high definition because this is HD. This is 1920 by 1080, so it is HD projector. I look like I don't need a keystone it. If I go to the keystone, no. No, I don't need a keystone it. It's just perfect the way that it is. That's crazy. Yeah, I can see the individual pixels, which that's really freaking good. The Sony 720p projector, I can see the pixels like huge, but with this, I can barely even see it. I mean, I can see it, but 1080p. But the picture, everything just looks amazing. Maybe I'll do something about that chromatic scaling, but I mean, it's HD. It looks good to me. So I upgraded. So there you go. I upgraded from a 720p to 1080p in less than an hour. What is it? 53 minutes. So I updated a projector. That's 53 minutes to set it all up. Definitely a big step up. The only thing I'm worried about is the projector being heated. It seems like the safety receiver does not. No, the safety receiver does not exceeded many heat. But I do need to wipe down the lens a little bit more. There you go. A little bit better. It's not really gonna. The picture quality is still gonna be the same, but yeah. I mean, I can't go wrong with this thing. This thing is actually pretty damn sweet for what it is. I bought this InFocus online. It's used, of course. 1,149 hours on the bulb, besides 1,148 hours. But it is totally worth. It's totally worth upgrading because number one, it's full HD. Number two, it's DLP, and number three, it's a lot smaller and a lot lightweight. I mean, the Sony's a lot heavier, and the InFocus is a lot smaller. So I mean, you get it's great. This thing is absolutely great, and they could do 1920 by 1200 resolution, which that is 1920 by 1200. It is F full HD plus, which is WUXGA, but in the industry it's called FHD plus, full HD plus. That's 1920 by 1200. This is 1920 by 1080p. And 1080p resolution is also known as 2K. I don't know why it's called 2K. I don't even know why. It's full HD, but some manufacturers call it 2K. Apparently I could call this 2K because this thing is actually pretty bright, pretty clear. The colors are great. And no, a little bit chromatic. A little bit chromatic in the lens. But it's nothing for me to gripe about. Like over here is kind of focused. And then when you get over here it's kind of fuzzy. A little bit of fuzziness over here on this side when I look closely. But that's for every single lens, to be brutally honest with you. Like, you can't get a good, decent lens on a projector. Yeah. There we go. New projector. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. And it just, I mean, it didn't really cost me as much. I think the Sony costs less than the InFocus one. But yeah, this is my go-to projector. And then I could use it with the lights on. With the Sony, I couldn't use it with the lights on because it's 1,100 lumens versus the InFocus, which is 3,600 lumens. I know it said 3,000 lumens with the InFocus, but I think I could turn that off and still use the inputs. Okay, yes I can. I forgot that the AV could be used as a switch box. What else? I think that's about it, to be brutally honest with you. Can I change the... No. Well, my hopes up are a little bit too high. But when I turn on the AV receiver, it'll bring the sound in. Sorry guys, I gotta get that up close with the projector just to make sure it's focused. What more can I say? I mean, it's a great projector. And under an hour, I got it all set up. So there you go, you guys. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Please leave a like. Please subscribe. And if you want more information about this projector, I'm going to make more videos about this projector. Actually, what I'm going to do is I am going to do a side-to-side comparison between the Sony and the InFocus and why I consider the InFocus so much better than the Sony. Not because of the picture quality and the inputs. It's about the size, as you guys saw in this live stream, and the durability. Like, this thing is much better. But yeah, I love it. And it actually shuts down it shuts down quicker. So if I shut the AV receiver off, which again, the AV receiver could be used as a switch box, which is really nice in my opinion. And now I gotta program my universal remote, my Harmony remote, which is this guy. I gotta program this. I gotta program this remote to work with the InFocus. I have so many devices on here. My Toshiba HD DVD player, my BenQ, my Hitachi, which I don't have no more. I got my Roku, my Panasonic Blu-ray player, and my Sony projector, which is that one. So I will have to take that one out. So I have 1, 2, 3 things to take off this remote. But yeah, I got to program this remote to work with the InFocus. So I mean, that's about it. Great projector for the price, and I'll see you guys on the next video. All right, so the AV receiver's off. Let's see how quick this thing turns off. I forgot how quick this thing actually does turn off. But let's test it out. That beautiful sound. I remember my other in focus did that sound too. Let's see if it's probably put the lens cap on back on. Yeah, maybe I should. Because if I'm not going to use it for a long period of time, I might as well just put it back on. It's taking a little while. Can't be 5 minutes. This thing is not that old. And then, of course, I'm going to wipe it all down and stuff like that. Oh, okay. All right. So, it didn't last that long. So let me just put the lens cap back on because I don't really like it being out in the blue like that. Let me just take this stupid string off. I'm going to leave the string on. Okay. Because if I'm not going to use the projector as much, I might as well just put the lens cap back on. Then I just press this top piece. Then it'll release it. Put this guy back on. Hit the click. And there we go. All right, you guys. So there you go. The in focus all set up. Now, what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to use this for movie watching. Sometimes video games, but mostly movie watching. And then, yeah. So there you go. The in focus. Now, all I have to do is turn that off. Unplug this. Flip that back up. Switch the power cord off, or power strip off. LED's off, that's off. And then, what I like to do is, when I'm not using my system, I don't like keeping my system plugged in, because, lightning storms and then, all that other shit. So I like to take my cables, and then just shove them behind the my VHS collection. So it's behind here. And then I just put this off to the side. And then that's about it. And that's it. In focus, all set up. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next live stream or next video. Please leave a like. Please subscribe. Later.